Hello guys, my name is Falaremi Agumbiade.
Hi, my name is Wumi Twashe Poshido.
Hello, my name is Toby Awoshka.
Wumi quit her job. Let me start with that.
We wanted to create something together. It's been something we've
Yes,
been talking about
yes,
since when we
True.
were on Tsir.
Short film first, actually.
Short
Not even a
film.
show.
You know when people see it, just say, yes, we'll work. Let's work.
Yeah,
Let's work.
yes.
That's
And
how
then
it was.
The story developed over time to different characters and all of that. And then here we are with the struggle is real.
For me, I would say doing the project and the fact that we finished. Everybody was excited that we were going to do it, and we didn't. It just for me, it became bigger than what I expected it to be. It was like this mountain, and then we're just like we moved in faith, and then we did it, and the fact that the fact that we were able to finish the project is rewarding for me, and the fact that we did it with friends.
This is the first time in my life that I've had to collaborate with people because I'm a very on my own kind of guy. And then I saw what collaboration can do. The part of organizing things, if Wumi was not here, I don't know. I've never had the opportunity to thank you guys. People didn't believe we were going to finish shooting this thing, if I'm being honest. And then I saw Wumi and Toby breaking scenes down while we were shooting on sets. I'm just not an emotional
Don't
person.
cry, don't
Yeah.
cry.
Well, like I just really love like when people are like dedicated and like very hardworking and trying to make things work.
For me, I think the idea that we were able to come together to do something, it was a dream. Like, oh, we will do something. And the fact that we're able to get our friends to believe in what we wanted to do, to come all the way to set, to give us their time, their talent, and their energy on set. I think that was really rewarding for me just to see everybody.
It was good, great even, and because like you being on other sets and like like you're a guest really, and you don't understand how everything comes together. Seeing that on our own show and the energy that people brought, the directors, thank you Timmy, and thank you Debola.
Our ghost director.
But when he was present,
He was amazing.
present.
Timmy, that's the director. He understood the nuances in the lines and the script. So my worry, like I said, I'm always having to do things alone. But like seeing that he understood it, there was this confidence that I had when I started watching the rushes. It just felt like I mean I didn't have to do directing, and then it still turned out exactly how I wrote it in my head. So that was very, very. I mean, it was very easy to collaborate with him because he had the same mindset and it was in the headspace of my writing. Yeah, so which I really like.
It was actually very amazing working with Timmy as a director. It was the first time we'll be working together
As director,
as director, actor, producer. This was different. This was us having to be on the same page almost every time for things to work. So I think it was actually very, very nice to see that there were some things I didn't have to say before he understood. And also I had to trust him because being somebody's partner is different from working with them in a professional setting. The actors, our friends, they did not stress us. Let me just put it that way. People that needed to be on set came on set early. They were even calming us down, at times when we were rushing and all of that. Everybody just wanted to see it through and for it to come out well. But collaborating with them as well was really, really, really fulfilling. Fola wrote, and he was open to taking feedback from us because he believed that we all just wanted to make it work. We're in this together. In fact, it felt like we were all writing, we were all planning, we were all doing everything, and even through the fights that we had on set, everybody knew that behind the fight or beneath those emotions, it was just for us to it was good intention. So I'm really grateful that we collaborated with the right people on this project.
That's how we won it.
Or Kabiti. I think it didn't really occur to me at first that it would be a lot. We had done the pre-production planning, we had set our tasks, we have said, oh, you will handle this, you will handle that. I had kind of like read the script a couple of times, so I felt like, okay, I was ready. Then we went on set and it was a totally different thing because things needed to be done and sorted out. If not, we will not be able to finish it, and we not have money like that to extend anything. So I think it was after the shoot that I realized that I shot about 80 something scenes. Was it up to 80 something?
Yeah, roughly. In
Yeah,
a short period of
in
time.
a short period of time, and I also handled the costume. I don't know, Samuel, and the producing, and it was stressful.
Yeah.
It was stressful because I was also ovulating.
Yeah.
And if you know, you know.
Yeah.
I was not in the mood to be friendly.
She was not in the mood. She's not joking.
Yeah.
She wasn't in the
I
mood.
was like,
Yeah, we know the word.
Yeah. so a lot of times, we would have to go after she has reprimanded somebody. Like, don't worry, she's not like this.
but they
It's
all
just
knew I
that-
wasn't like that. Everybody knew. I
But-
mean,
mm.
95% of people on set had worked with me before.
Maybe
And then
that is
another
what-
thing is, I'm
Yeah.
of the opinion that if at least one of us wasn't like that,
Yeah, you can
won't
mix it
have-
good cop, bad cop,
we would
whatever
not
thing
have been
to
able
work.
to get
Yeah,
as much done.
So yeah, good cop, bad cop had to work on set. And for me, from the production point of view of things, this is the first time I understood what miscellaneous was about in your budget.
Really.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
miscellaneous finished.
And we
Miscellaneous
almost
actually
thought
finished.
about
We almost
miscellaneous
thought about
because
miscellaneous.
we kept talking about, and Fola was like, what
Why
are
we-
we putting
I thank God-
miscellaneous
thank
for?
God-
No,
Yeah.
of course, there was just miscellaneous. I just felt like it was too much. But I mean, we finished miscellaneous in like maybe like.
And you know these
45
people,
minutes.
when we went to check the location, when they went to check the location, I asked them, is there light? Yes, there's light.
Yeah.
lights. And then we got on set and there was no light.
Yeah.
Nepa just
And they said the light
decided
at
to
fault.
ruin our lives.
So it was like,
So the money for something else, we had to just buy fuel. That's the only change.
so it was a lot of things. It's like, thankfully, Toby did not have as many scenes, so he was able to cover some other parts for us. Because I don't know if all three of us had that level of work with the acting, it would have been very, very crazy to do. And thank you to Paul. I wanted to say our something producer.
Surrogate.
He was not he's not in Nigeria, but he was checking up on us. His cousin was with us, Damola, all through, and was just, actually really supporting. So it just felt like it was good that we had, two extra people that represented the production at every time. So it was
Shout
really,
out.
Yeah.
I was going to say I'm not sure I was able to, but like we did.
no,
do it.
you actually
But
balanced
yes,
it.
but the thing is, every time, every scene, I was also thinking about things with production,
Mhm.
like when is food coming, when is, and like you are present, and it just feels like your brain is split in three parts.
Yeah. I think we kind of struggled on the first day.
As it usually is.
Yeah, we kind of
Things
struggled
have
on
to
the first day. I was shouting, Toby, where's Toby? I can't find Toby. Toby's supposed to be here.
Producing and acting is actually very difficult, but I'm just going to say the final thing, right? And about these two people again.
Don't cry.
So I want to just talk about or highlight women's multitasking skills.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand how that can be possible, but I don't know. She did it, and then Toby ran around a lot for somebody who was acting. Like he was supposed to be shooting scenes, and then who come inside and he's
And
sweating.
he's sweating.
And
And I'm like, why are you
next
sweating?
scene, and then it's cleaning, and it's like he's acting again. So all these things had to be done just to find a way to create the best outcome for what we're doing. And I just really appreciate it, man. This is how I'm going to just be throughout. So
It's
Yeah.
nice seeing you this soft.
We casted our friend. Nepotism.
it was easy that we had talented friends, right? And then of course, naturally, you cast people who are talented to do your stuff.
Yeah, and people that you trust
Yeah.
who understand the vision,
Yeah.
understand your passion. We had some different
Ideas for who to
ideas
play
for who
or
to
something.
play
Yeah.
certain characters, especially Lola.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Yemisi is calm, but yeah, I was telling people that I've seen Yemisi.
Yeah.
Yemisi
Because
can be
I
crazy.
actually had somebody in mind that I thought could play it, but then one was like, yeah, Mrs. is actually the crazy person too that can run. And we're like,
There was also the opportunity to bring new talents that we
Yes,
didn't
we
know,
did.
and I felt blessed as an actor and as a first-time producer because like the hustle with actors and finding credits, and like it's such a blessing to be able to do that
Yeah,
for other people as well.
it was actually a very good opportunity to. I mean, as actors, you understand the struggle. So
yeah.
then for location, a lot of things where we used our resources. That's what
Yeah.
it was. We used our personal resources. We used relationships that we
Yeah.
built over the years,
Yeah.
and it came through for us in
Yeah.
more ways than we expected.
Yeah.
Crew members that we've known that also trusted the vision, and we're like, okay, I'll come, and like most came. The whole crew actually, most
Came
of
from
the crew
another
members
state.
came from Ibadan.
I think this is an Ibadan project. Because the guy,
It's because the director is an Ibadan
the
filmmaker.
guy that scored it as well.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
from Ibadan.
I just want to say that we were actually very blessed. I'm not going to underrate the power that God played in this,
Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
was amazing how we were able to agree on certain things, how we were able to get certain things to work.
So this is another part I like. We sit down to do back, and sometimes it may be argumentative and
Oh,
all of
God.
that. Like, no, I think this should work. But then in the end, there's always like a sensible agreement that
Yeah.
turns out to be very good.
And I think it's because we trusted each
Idea.
other that we
Yeah.
knew what we were doing. Like, there's having confidence in your partners and knowing that, okay, if they say they, yeah.
Which is very interesting because I feel like we're also personalities that like to have our
Oh
own
my
say.
God! Wow, stubborn. So I think we were really blessed in working together
To
like
be
this.
honest, like I had in mind that obviously we had to finish it, but there were times where it crossed my mind that we actually need to finish it.
I mean, I know that too.
Again, you guys were the ones cutting the scenes while we were on set.
Yeah.
Me, I was doing other things, and I'm like, hey God, please. And then if you are cutting the scenes, is this still going to make sense? Those are the things that were going on in my head. And again, sorry, but from the point of view of a writer, it stresses you out when you wrote certain things on purpose. Yeah. But then it has to be taken out, so you're worried about how it's going to go with the flow. But like they did a really good job.
It's just interesting how, as a writer, you think that certain scenes are so important, and that's why it's you learn filmmaking by being in the process. You think that, oh, this is so important. I added that line and I added this moment, and then when it goes out, nothing happens. And like, so how come it was so important when I was writing it?
What I'm amazed about is how much pressure we were under while this editing was being done on the set, while makeup was being done on his face. Man, yeah, that's it. I think we still kind of stayed in line with the original idea of the story. Somebody lost her, or like somebody doesn't have a job, she's trying to struggle, and that is what created like the whole story. Yeah, maybe one or two changes were made in terms of like languages, some certain things to fit into some certain no, but like they were important. Yeah, and I intentionally said it because me, I'm the kind of guy I like swear words a lot, right? Of which it wouldn't necessarily appeal to everybody, which is something they really fought me about.
I think it's also just seeing how like actors give life to characters, and I think that was such a big
Yeah.
thing with this project.
I think we had an idea. We did work on the story a lot, and then when we got on set and saw how the actors interpreted the script, it was a whole different like level. It was like, yes, when something fits and you're just hoping that when you put it will actually click, and that was what happened. Like I would be behind the camera and I would be watching a scene that I've read like how many times, and it just feels like this is exactly how I expected it to look, and everybody was so I think what he said was like, the actors brought they brought life to it, and so it evolved in a good way. There were not a lot of changes, and I think it just became really better because we communicated a lot.
Yeah, we didn't really have to make too many changes or try to explain anything to anyone because it was pretty straightforward, and also like you said, professional actors.
Yeah, and the director let actors like
yes, that's a very
I think
important
because
thing.
he's also an actor, so he knows that you don't want to be stifled, you don't want to be put in a straight line, that you cannot move this way. He lets the actors breathe life into their characters, and it really showed because it was very fluid. It was,
So a lot of
I
times
can't wait for people to watch it.
I would see a scene or like some scenes, and I'm like, this thing doesn't even. It just feels like we're all just talking. It
Like
doesn't
I
even
can go
feel like
outside
we're
and it's
acting.
happening in front of my house. I think I like that.
Yeah.
Almost everybody that has seen it keeps saying how natural it feels.
That's always the number one thing.
Yeah,
that people
so
always
that's
talk about.
always what people say, and I think it helped us achieve what we wanted to achieve because we wanted a relatable story, and if people say it feels natural and relatable, then I think
Yes,
we did a
that's-
good job.
Okay.
Let me shake Tommy. Hi guys, my name is Wumi Twashe Fushido,
I'm following me. Agubiadi.
My name is Toby Awoshika.
and we are the producers of
The
The Struggle is Real with Paul Aderoti.
Guys, the struggle is really real, and we struggled to create this. So we would really appreciate if you guys, watch our series and enjoy it.
Tell your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your friends, your lover, your enemies, everybody. They should please support us, and watch The Struggle is Real. You are going to love this.
Please watch and share your comments on social media. Tag any of us. Use the hashtag TSIR series. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.
Bye.